Okay, starting with A, 7A equals 2B plus 5A plus so and so and so forth. So what we need to do is first combine like terms. So we have 7A plus, do we have any other A's? We've got that A, so that's just, remember that's 1A. And then we've got this. Now this is important. I'm going to keep the sign with 2A. So we're not going to add 2A, we're actually going to subtract 2A, and I'm going to keep that with it. So that's why I wrote minus 2A. So I've got that one, and that one. Now what other like terms do I have? I have plus, because that goes with the plus, 2B plus 3B. And then I've got a 5, and a 5 is called a constant, so I don't have any A's or B's to go with that, so I can't really add them together. So let's work it out. I've got 7A plus 1A equals 8A. I still have minus 2A plus 2B plus 3B. They can be added together to be 5B plus 5. And I'll just continue working that out. 8A minus 2A is going to be 6A. Plus 5B, we can't combine them because they're not like terms, plus 5. And you think you can add those 5s and 6 together, but you can't. You've got 6A, 6 baskets of apples, 5 baskets of bananas, and then just the number 5 sitting there on the side looking lonely. So that's it. That one is simplified. So let's look at the next one, B. So we've got A times 5B times 4C. And you're thinking, what do I have to do to combine these? Well, the good news is when you are multiplying, you can multiply in any order. So if I break this up, it's actually saying 5B is the same as saying 5 times B times 4 times C. And if I reorganize that and put the numbers first, 5 times 4 times A times B times C, it starts to become a little easier. 5 times 4 is 20, so I can do that. But I can't multiply anything different times A times B times C, so I'll just write it algebraically. 5 times 4 is 20, times A times B times C is written like that. That's simplified. Now let's look at C. We're really looking at 4xy over, or divided by, y. And so just as we would try to reduce a fraction, we can do that with this fraction. So it's just an algebraic fraction. So what goes into both 4 and 2? Well, if I divide 2 by 2, I get 1. And if I divide 4 by 2, I get 2. Okay? Now look, if I divide y by y, I can get rid of that y. So what I'm left with is just 2x over 1, which is the same as saying 2x. So all of that, we just cancel everything out until we get down to 2x. And then finally, D. We're going to expand and then simplify. So expanding simply means multiplying this by that plus adding on to the multiplication of this by that. So what do I mean? Here we go. So we've got 7k multiplied by both 2v first, and then add that to 5y. And remember, when we're multiplying, we are just simply, this is 7 times k times 2 times v. So let's put that in brackets. Put the numbers first, because the coefficient comes first. 7 times 2 times k times v, because we have to multiply them all together. And then we're adding that to 7 times 5 times k, that's our k, times y. Good fun. So now what have we got? 7 times 2 is 14kv plus 7 times 5 is 35ky. Now, can we simplify this any further? We can't really, because you'd like to think that the k are like terms, but they're not. And it's not k, it's kv. You've got a basket with, what starts with k? Koalas and vipers, which is very popular at Christmas time. And you've got another basket, which also has koalas, but it's got those yellow jackets in there as well, and they come as a package. So this is as far as we can go with that. It is expanded, and it is simplified.